everybody, welcome back to Coop to Grill. Well, the holidays are over, but football season isn't, and nothing goes better with your beer than pretzels. We're going to show you how to smoke some pretzels for your next game day. We're going to make 3 different kinds of pretzels today. The main ingredient that we're going to have in all of these is a little bit of Worcestershire sauce.
Not wash your sister sauce.
Wash your sister sauce. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of Overwedden Bacher's topping oil.
Woo, that's a weird name.
We're going to use about a tablespoon of, or half a tablespoon, I'm sorry, of soy sauce, and then half a tablespoon of one of these in each mix. 3 mixes.
What's up with this last thing we have?
Well, that, if you're going to drink a beer during football season, you got to have a beer glass to drink it in, and this is my favorite one right there. We're going to be drinking out of that today. Well, let's get to going. We got a 15-ounce bag of
Old Dutch
Tiny Twist pretzels. You can use whatever kind of pretzels you want, and I would do this with a whole bag, but we're going to try the different flavors. So we measured this already, and there's about 9 cups of pretzels. So we're going to do 3 different batches with 3 cups each. We'll tell you which one we like the best. Got 2 cups of pretzels there. Add in a third. About a cup.
A third cup.
A third cup.
Not a third of a cup.
No. That's about 3 cups.
Looks like about 3 cups.
Yeah. Oh, I need that back.
I know, I'm moving it out of your shot, smart aleck.
It's back because this is the cup that we're going to use for mixing our wet and dry ingredients together. So we're going to start out with, I think, 3/4 of a cup of oil for a full bag. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup for each of these mixes. So 1/4 cup here.
If you can't tell, in this house, we like Pampered Chef quite a bit.
And we're going to add in about a half a tablespoon. About a half a tablespoon. You don't need to measure it. You can just guess. A couple of squirts of Wash Your Sister.
Worcestershire.
That's what I said. We're going to do about another half a tablespoon of soy sauce.
We did less sodium soy sauce because every seasoning we're using has salt in it.
Yes. And what do we want to do first? We're going to do, I think, the pulled pork one. So we're going to do the pitboss pulled pork. And with this, we are actually going to measure it a little bit. And I've got a half a tablespoon measurer. That's about right. Get yourself a little whisk and whisk it together.
Looks like the pulled pork has garlic, onion, and hickory.
Yeah.
It smells good.
We're going to drizzle that over top of these pretzels.
I think he found. I think Bo found a pretzel.
He did.
You can hear him crunching.
And I put these in a metal bowl so you can just toss them around a little bit. Get them nice and coated. You could also get a spatula if you wanted to stir them, which I'm probably going to do that.
Yeah, this bowl isn't as flippy as our others.
Well, it's flippy, but I'm worried I'm not getting any of the seasonings. Look at all the stuff that I dredged up out of the bottom here.
Ooh, yeah.
You want to make sure you get that coated over all the pretzels. And you're folding these. You're not stirring these. Obviously, you don't want to put it in a blender or a KitchenAid. Yeah.
Then you just eat them with a straw.
Right? You can let them sit for about 5 minutes. Give them another stir, and we're going to put them on the pan. You could do these in the oven if you'd like to. We're going to do them on the smoker today. So I've got my smoking pans out here, and we're going to take these so that the oil doesn't drip out everywhere. I'm going to put some aluminum foil down on this.
Okay.
Now that these have sat for a few minutes, give them another quick stir just to make sure that all that stuff gets coated around there. And lay them out. Make sure you get all that good sauce out of here.
I'm all about the sauce.
Yeah, we like it saucy. And lay them out as flat as you can without squishing them all. You just want to make sure that the smoke rolls around all these as best as they can. Now, you can use separate bowls. I was thinking about using these meatloaf pans that I got to smoke them, but I don't think that I get too much smoke in there. That's why we're laying them out like this. But if you wanted to use these for serving the different kinds, you could do that.
Or a nice serving bowl.
Or a nice serving bowl. We're going to go wash this out so we don't cross-contaminate the seasonings, and we'll be back with the next one. Okay, we got 3 cups of pretzels again, 1/4 cup. We're going to do the maple bacon next.
Ooh.
And we're going to do a 1/2 tablespoon. And then we're going to add in our soy sauce and our Worcestershire sauce.
Wash your sister sauce. That is hilarious.
And give that a good mix.
So the maple bacon has bits of little bacon.
Yes,
oh,
it's got
that's going to
bits
be
of bacon. This
cool.
is going to be awesome. I can really smell the maple
I can too.
in this. This smells fantastic. So we're going to do the same thing here. And we're going to let that sit while we get the aluminum foil on our next pan. You know, while we're waiting for these to set up, well, not set up, but to soak in all the goodness there, you're going to want to get beer poured so that you're not thirsty while you're waiting, because this waiting is the thirstiest work, I think, especially when it comes to pretzels. Today, we're hydrating with the Keweenaw Brewery Pickaxe. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. Oh yeah, that's going to go really good with these pretzels.
That goes good with everything.
It's probably going to not last long enough. We're going to need more of that.
Okay. I'm really interested to see what the smoke does to the sweet flavor of these.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet. All right, we're going to go rinse out our bowl and we'll be right back.
She walked over and just started biting him. I think she's bored.
He had it coming.
He was laying there.
Yeah.
Vicious.
So we realized that we're not going to be able to tell which is which unless we had labeled them. So we labeled this one ranch, we labeled the other one
Pork.
and the other one maple. So we can tell which ones they are when we pull them off the smoker. Last time.
This is Parmesan Ranch.
Parmesan Ranch.
Yum. And that's a Cuisinart, right? Or Blackstone.
This is the Blackstone one.
Ooh, that one's good.
Yeah. It's a good thing we poured this beer. We got another 5 minutes to wait. While we're waiting for these to
soak in.
I'm going to move this out of the way here. I'll pull the maple bacon ones over. And I don't know that we're going to have quite enough seasoning on these things. I didn't add all the seasoning that I wanted to when we mixed it all together. So we're going to take just a little bit of this and we're going to coat the top very faintly. And with that oil on there, that's going to stick really well. So there's our maple bacon. We're going to do the same thing with the pulled pork one. I got Mr. Grill over here taking care of that.
I'm really good at shaking it.
You are.
I'm glad you think so. That's how I caught Mr. DeGriddle.
Oh. Yes, yes. These things smell amazing already, and they're not even baked off yet. So these have been soaking for about 5 minutes now. We're going to give them one last good stir and spread them out. And you can see that there's
Yummy goodness.
yeah, yummy goodness in there. Make sure you're getting all that out onto here. Now this is a maiden voyage. We haven't tried these before. I haven't seen these on the TikTok or the YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Why are you old? Stop it. The TikTok.
The TikTok.
Lunatic.
Last time to the sink with these.
Woo!
We're done with them. And that was the Parmesan Ranch. So we're going to take some more of this Parmesan Ranch and we're just going to lightly over the top.
So,
Like I always say, if your wife isn't at least a little bit upset with the mess that you're making on her counter, you probably need to add more seasoning.
yeah.
Smoker's set to 225, so we're going to take these 3 trays, throw them out there. We're going to let them roll for an hour at 225 without touching them. We're going to come back after an hour. We're going to mix them all up a little bit, let them go for another half hour, and then we're going to pull them off, and they should be good. Well, we're out in the frozen tundra. So we want to make sure that your label is sticking towards you when you have these, if you're doing a couple of different flavors like I am. Ranch, pork,
Maple.
and maple. Now in these colder climates, make sure you tuck it in. If you're cold, they're cold. So it's up to 200 degrees. It's kind of going up and down pretty erratically because it's about 20 degrees up here in Wisconsin today. Not a problem. We've got a blanket. We'll be all right. We'll see you in an hour.
Hi.
All right.
It's a really confusing conversation.
It's been an hour.
It has been.
We're back out here at the smoker.
Woohoo, smokers.
These things smell awesome. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh my God, they do smell good.
Well.
Oh, and they're stuck.
You know what? I think these might just be done.
Yeah, they look done. Oh my. Oh yeah, those look perfect.
These are done already.
Woohoo! It's because we did
awesome.
a thinner layer this time.
Yeah.
Well, compared to the Cheez-Its.
All right. Well, these are done. We're going to go get some hot pads set up on the counter, bring these things in, and try them out.
The struggle is real. Wow.
So it's going to take a minute to get these off of here, but not going too bad.
Which ones were those? Pork?
These are the ranch ones.
Oh, ranch, sure.
Yeah. I didn't expect these to stick like that.
Never had that problem before.
No.
We've never done pretzels, though.
Well, no, and I never laid them out in a line like this. Maybe 45 minutes, maybe a half an hour, and then stir them. I was afraid with the cold that we have that I didn't want to open the thing up too much.
Yeah.
But
no, that would have been good.
I think it would have been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the stuff is coming off of here. Not too bad.
Yeah. Well, and if you did a regular baking sheet, but then you don't get the smoke from underneath.
Right. Well, and maybe I didn't have to put aluminum foil on here, but I was afraid that. Well, usually when we do these in a roaster pan, when I do like the Cheez-Its and stuff, you still get a lot of that juice underneath, and when you stir it, it just kind of re-moistens it. I was hoping not to lose any of that, but I think it all smoked off because I had it.
Did you try one yet?
Did it bake right into it?
It baked in.
No way.
Yeah, so these are way more porous than Cheez-Its, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah,
they're like soft, not too soft. They're just not as crunchy as they were.
Oh, those are the pork ones. The dogs are like that.
Oh, geez.
There we go. So my prediction was accurate. I'm out of beer before the pretzels were done. I know, that's wild. We're going to try this one next here. This is the Keweenaw Red Ridge. And I've had a few of these in the past, and these are fantastic. My buddy Evan brought these all the way from the Keweenaw Peninsula.
In Michigan.
Yes, in Michigan. Northern Michigan. He's my favorite Finlander. So here we go. Thanks, Evan. Wet your whistle before you try one of these. Now, what do we have here? We've got the ranch.
Mm-hmm. Maple.
We've got the maple bacon. And we've got the pulled pork. So we're going to try the ranch, I think, and then the pulled pork next, and then the maple bacon because it's a little bit sweeter.
Like dessert.
Like a dessert.
Dessert pretzel.
Yeah, look at that. Nice and baked. You can see the smoke on there.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
You didn't open it up to look for a smoke ring. What? You do it with meat.
This is the smoke ring. The ranch ones are awesome. I mean, everybody loves ranch, but oh, that's really good. Pulled pork. For a pretzel flavor, the pulled pork I think is better. The ranch is still good. I would do either one of these.
I'm the exact opposite. I thought the ranch was better. Trying the maple now, eh? Do you see what I mean about the maple?
If you're looking for a good pretzel to go with your breakfast beer, the maple what?
Okay.
The breakfast beer is a thing.
I know.
We're in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
Maple bacon is actually really good too. I thought it'd be a little bit sweeter with the maple. I mean, it is a little bit sweet, but I thought it'd be a little bit more sweet than that. This is a delicious flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this would make any game day snack tray complete.
Mm-hmm.
Any one of these. If we do these again, which we're gonna do, this was the other flavor that I kind of wanted to try, but I knew I didn't have enough room on the smoker for 4. So we're probably going to do that next time. I tried it on my hamburgers the last time I made them. This was delicious. So definitely experiment if you've got another favorite flavor, favorite seasoning. Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and the Orville Redenbacher's popping oil are your main ingredients, and then add whatever seasoning you want to it, and then sprinkle over the top. Smoke them for an hour, bake them for an hour, 225. These things are going to be delicious. Well, anyways, thanks for smoking pretzels with us today here at Coop de Grill. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. It helps grow my channel.
Morning vocal test.
Yes.
Second morning vocal test. Okay, just kidding. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Coop de Grill. Get a good mix and then pour it over your pretzels.
You did not drizzle very well on that one.
That's all right. Once you start mixing these all in there, you really see how fast everything gets coated.
I'm good because it's winter. They need a coat.
That's true. Can't even argue that. Yeah. So when you...
Yeah.
Boy, I really got to get with the program here. It's cold.
Weird.
I know.
Don't record that.
I don't see any lines across the whole camera. It looks good.
Ooh, that's a finger. Hi.
It is a finger. Hi. Oh, that's not what you said.
No.
No. Hi. That's a finger. You really weren't recording? You're
No.
always recording way ahead of whenever I want to talk.
I was chewing.
Oh, well, okay. That makes sense.